because this thing is too low.
How low can you go?
I feel like
I can feel your heartbeat, pounding like the beat of a drum. I can hear your heart speak, telling me it thinks I'm the one. But I fought too hard 'cause it's way too soon, and this thing that we got isn't ready. Yeah, it might feel right when it's you and I, but it's best we take the time to fall in love, to fall in love, to fall in love, to fall in love, 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 love. 'Cause it's so easy, so easy, so easy to love. 'Cause it's so easy, so easy, so easy to love.
Giraffe. Panda, 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 panda. I got bras in Atlanta. Twisting the weed in the panda. Credit cards in the scammer. Taking the look in the panda. Legacy, panda. All this is like a panda. Going on like a Montana. 100 kilos in the hammer. Legacy, panda. Policy, panda. Selling car, panda. Selling car, panda. Man, I'm a monster like Randy.
All you need to know is it could be you. Oh no, it could be you.
no, but you're okay.
Hello, my friend.
Hey.
Like always, hi. Welcome to Could Be You TV on this Tuesday evening.
Could be your TV.
What up?
Hi, friends. Oh my God, I'm so happy to be back. I've missed you. I miss Chrissy. I miss my show. I'm sorry I've been away. As you see, always unorganized like always because that is Linda Lynn. But y'all love me, I know. Say hi to my friends. As you see, we
What up?
have special host. So introduce yourself.
My name is Bobby Atico,
Yeah.
and this is
Give her a moment.
Y'all don't hear him?
what?
My name is Melody Ray. Hello.
Melody.
Yay.
Oh, but you can do an
Hello,
accent.
Melody.
You can do an accent.
Oh, you did that
I
to
love
me.
it. Well, we should just do that the whole
Hello.
show.
I would love to do an
I don't-
accent for you.
I love it. This is gonna be a different
Type of
Bobby.
show.
No, I love it. I love it. You know, my viewers, my you know, our Facebook friends, and you know, from my Instagram people. If you go on Facebook, you can actually see the entire show. You're lucky I'm giving you a little behind the scenes.
That's right.
All right.
see
So
behind
log on to Linda Lynn or Miss Chrissy at on Facebook and join us. But it's gonna be an amazing show. Like I said, I am so happy to be back. I've been in and out, visiting my mom in Puerto Rico, as you know. You know, just trying to catch up on stuff, and I have to say that I actually experienced just for a couple of days what they've all experienced for these past couple of months, and I have to say I'm definitely spoiled because
We all are.
you know you really, I mean, being there, it's like okay, so there's no fridge because there's no electricity, so where do we put the milk, or where do we put the you know, and it's so sad that they're living in such a like fast pace, like they don't have time, or they can't even sit down and make a good cooked meal. So what does everybody end up doing?
Fast food.
Fast food. I'm like,
Wow.
everywhere you know turn, it's like the lines of cars, and I'm like, this is not healthy. Summer's coming, and and I'm one that I really haven't. I'm not a fast food eater. Maybe once in a blue moon, but to have it almost every day because you hardly, you know, there's no stove and there's no, you know, so it was kind of like, I don't know if I can do this every day like they've been doing for the past couple of months.
Wow.
So just, you know, and it was kind of scary because, like, you know, we were saying before that I actually experienced a blackout. Oh my God, sitting in Burger King trying to get Wi-Fi because there's no tower still, you know, with that strong enough signal. So me and my mom, we just happened to go into Burger King. Yes, the signal. And in less than like 5 minutes that we're there trying to get out, and bloop, everything went out. And then it was like a lockdown. Like now everybody's scattering around, tell everybody you gotta sit down, nobody moves, they locked the door. I was like, oh my goodness, are you kidding me? Like I'm actually in this, you know? And I feel sad, you know, not only for the entire island, or, you know, my people, but that's actually like my family, my mom, my brother, my, you know? And it's like, I wish I can snap my fingers, like you're coming home with me right now. Like we don't, you know, but it's not that, you know, people, it's not that easy. They just can't just, you know, pick up and move. But you know, I got to see her. I got to see my dad. I got to, you know, enjoy a little bit also, you know. So it was a good trip, everybody. But I am back now, and like I said, I am back full force, more focused than ever. There's a lot of things to talk about, a lot of things to do, right, Miss Christy?
Always, always. We are, listen, you better watch out. Because we got a good team.
Yeah, and that's exactly what we're going to be talking about.
Coming. Big things. 2018 is our year.
Yeah,
We
so
don't want to talk about 2019. Killing them.
we're going to talk a lot because you guys have a lot to talk about.
Yes.
We start off with you, Bobby.
Oh boy.
You need to,
Give us a little
yes, give us,
introduction.
exactly.
Well, my name is Bobby Atico. I am the founder and CEO of Golden Child Artists. We have a lot of high-end private event bands. We have singers, musicians, dancers, and we just, like I said, we do a lot of high-end events. And I'm a singer myself, which is how I got into it. I started off singing and one day realized I need to get on the business side. And I took it from there, and now I've created a mini empire.
Yes,
Very
absolutely.
jealous.
Don't be
Doing
jealous, you on the
something
way.
that you love to do and
My
making money from it,
my
doing
thing
it
is
every
you
day.
live one time and everyone thinks I'll wait till I'm 80 or whatever to realize that I should have done what I love. And I found out early I'm doing what I love. I don't care if I make money doing it. I just have to be happy.
Absolutely.
And
Exactly.
I realized once you do what you love and you're good at it, the money will come to you. You don't have to seek it. It will come to you.
True that. So
Because
keep
not only
doing it.
that, it's like your passion, like
Yeah.
we were talking about before. It's something you love to do, and you do it because you know it benefits
fulfills
you,
me,
but
yeah.
it also benefits that, you know. And I say that because just last week I attended one of your events, one of the open mics.
Oh yeah.
Wow, let me tell you something. I mean, I've been to a few open mics, you know, but this one was like, all right, okay. It was just like so. Everybody,
Chill.
first of all, I have put it on the on my story on Instagram, and everybody was hitting me up. Where is that? Where is that? Where is that? Because I try to take a little clip of every performer that was there. As you've seen it too, you know, it's just like so cozy.
Yeah.
The atmosphere was, you know, beautiful. You know, it was a setting. It looked like everybody. You know, one thing that amazes me. How does the band know every song that everybody's going to perform?
I'll let her
Like
handle this one.
I just don't. I please, you
And
know.
this is Melody. Introduce
And this is
yourself.
absolutely Melody, which is one of the most phenomenal singers I've heard. And not only
100%.
that, but she's like the greatest host. I mean, so
Mm-hmm.
definitely. So please elaborate on that.
So
I need to know.
Melody Ray, singer-songwriter, a band leader with Golden Child Entertainment. You gotta do jazz hands, spirit
Is
fingers.
it sparkling already?
Yes, usually. Superimposed sparkles right there.
Filter.
And right now I'm one of the co-hosts at Rose Hill Mondays, and it is awesome. It's Bobby's brainchild. He called me one day and he's like, I have an idea, and I'm like, all right, I'll see you Monday. I thought it was gonna be like a joke. I thought it was gonna be one time, and 2.5 months later, I'm like, I'm sleepy, and can I go to sleep?
Nope.
I think it's skyrocketed. It's definitely a chill vibe.
Yeah.
Like the place is super chill. There's no stages. There's no seats with the regular chairs. It's couches.
This couch is one person on
it's
top of
loungy.
another.
Yeah.
Just, you know, and you know what I loved about it too was the versatile of people that walked into the room.
Yeah, it's
and
eclectic.
they all, and it was just like, you know, like you had the older generation, like, you know. It mixed in with, let's say, your younger, you know, rappers, and you would think that they, you know, they just want to hear your, you know, opera or something, you know, and they're enjoying it and they're dancing to it, and it was just like, you know, like how it's supposed to be. You
A
know,
mixed
everybody,
world.
you know, not only entertainment for those who wanted to hear entertainment, but it was also giving a chance for all the performers who are trying to, you know, like I said, like everyone else is trying to catch that break, you know. and want to be heard. And you know what? That's an awesome place that even if you catch a break or not, it's like you're letting people know who you are and how you sing, and if you want to keep coming back as a the regular, I guess, and then I guess that's how people get to know you and stuff. But I absolutely, when I went with my girl Noelle, shout out to her. What's up, Noelle?
What up?
And we loved it, and I was like, yeah, definitely we're gonna be coming back. But Bobby, do we have a little clip that we can show so people know what we're talking about?
Now you say she wonder who? Let's find out and see. Pardon me, you know where I'm at, you know where I be. You bring the club to the party, I've been made a beat. I'm beginning not to make so much, I know it's time to be. Oh, please don't give a fuck about who in front of me. Let's go. 2 6 6 months, watch your cross. Jesus
Oh,
Wow, how amazing were those clips?
why did it cut off at that part? Wait, I was
I
ready for more.
know. Oh my goodness.
And that was the other
ready.
host, Melanie. She couldn't make it,
just
but
Oh, Melanie,
Well, she'll have to come back for
you're
sure.
definitely gonna have to come back. We're gonna hold you to it. So.
yep. And she's
But,
gonna sing.
Yes, absolutely. And we're gonna have Melanie here to sing too, and we're gonna get Bobby next time to sing too.
Listen, I'm a businessman now. I just cut checks.
Oh, stop it, please.
That's all I do.
He'll say,
But-
Okay, I'm ready.
You gotta earn them checks though.
All right, all right.
But
I will be
was
there one Monday night. We'll have to
Oh,
go. I
absolutely.
would love to get up there and sing. I love listening to people. I love
Yeah.
watching people. I mean, we've talked about this
Yeah.
before. And talent, man. I just love seeing new talent, raw
Same,
talent. and
which
just
is
people
why-
doing what they love to do.
That's
which is
kind of
that.
why we love this project also. We get to meet new talent and everybody is just amazing. Like you said, Linda, one person would come up and sing opera, another one will do rap, and you just never know what you're gonna get.
Another. I didn't get to quite show that because I guess I didn't know. But oh my God, for the first time, I didn't expect to see the harp. Was that the harp?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that was
Somebody
She
played the
said-
whole,
Oh
and
my God,
sings
yes, and
top 40 songs.
Like
in
an
it was
hip-hop.
also
like an, it's
like an
amazing.
angel.
it was also French. She sang
Yeah.
French, right? That's
Yep.
when I wish I had.
She
that.
actually won The Voice in Paris.
Really.
Yeah, she's phenomenal.
What's great about the city? I mean, you're kind of in the heart of a conglomerate of
Yeah.
different people and talents, and not that Long Island's not like that, but anywhere else you go in the country is not like this.
not
You
the
can't
same.
just go into
Yeah.
a little place
Because-
where they have an open mic night.
Yeah, because
that
even
nobody
someone like her,
knows.
she won The Voice in France, but she knew, even though she was big there, she had to come to New York and actually make something of herself here. She figured I could be a small fish in a big pond, a big fish in a small pond, or a small fish in a big pond, and try and work her way up. And that's what she's
That
doing.
was totally different. I've never even seen a harp in real life. To tell you the truth, I've never even seen. I've never even. I
Come
was
to
like,
think
wow.
of it, I don't think me neither. It's
Yeah.
not something you come across. Oh, it's a harp.
Yeah.
And
it's a
then when
harp.
she
I can
sings
do it.
on top of it and
Oh, you have no
solos,
idea. Oh, that
And
was
she does the most
amazing.
random songs, like she'll have the harp and you automatically thinking it's gonna be like a sweet
Right.
type thing, and she's doing no diggity.
yeah,
Why?
I like the way you work
Wait,
No
so does
diggity.
she have to bring the harp with her
Yeah,
everywhere
she brings
goes?
it every,
harp-
her
We're
gonna have
small
to get
little
her
cute
here.
self.
I did. I tried. Yeah, definitely. You're gonna have to make that happen.
Maybe she's
Okay.
got little mini harps and stuff too.
Little tiny one for the table.
A mini
But
harp.
but definitely, and speaking of talent, and like I said, tonight it's a great night filled with talent, and we actually have a guest tonight. I seen her live at a show that I had attended. And I usually don't. I'm not the very first one to just like, hey, I would, but I was like, I need to have her on my show because I loved her performance. I love her versatility because like me, Latina, and we do like singing the both English and Spanish. So she kind of like impressed me, and I was like, I need to have her. So we're gonna show our. I believe we have a video of hers, Bobby. Yeah, so we're gonna show her video so you can get a little glimpse of who Celeste is.
Disfruta esta vida que nos dio, gózalo, goza de buena salud. Disfruta, ay que solo contigo siento así cuando bailamos. Sígueme en esta bola de ritmo, ataca el piso con sus movimientos. Dame todito porque si no lo haces perderás. Siente libre de todas tus penas. Nuestra rumba española. Date una vueltecita y agarra a esa chiquilla y disfruta esta vida que nos dio. Gózalo, goza de buena salud. Disfruta, ay que solo contigo siento así cuando bailamos. Te veo papi mirándome, dale, échale. Ven y goza conmigo, te ves muy solito. Recuerdo que te conocí bailando, me agarraste mi mano. Solo contigo hay esta energía, no resultó. Disfruta esta vida que Dios dio. Gózalo, goza de buena salud. Disfruta, ay que solo contigo siento así cuando bailamos. Me traes loca cuando bailas conmigo. Me gusta cuando estamos juntitos. Quiero que me tocas como tocas la guitarra, con ternura, ura, y solo grita arranca.
I see you watching and waiting for me to make a move. The rhythm got me going, baby, I could feel your groove. The only shorty that could get me in the dancing mood. You want me to play, I'll play it, darling, just for you. Give me a hand as I lead us to the dance floor. The energy I get from you is more than I can ask for. So let tonight be a night that both of us remember. You and I never was, but are always and forever.
Disfruta esta vida que nos dio. Gózalo, goza de buena salud. Disfruta, ay que solo contigo siento así cuando bailamos. Gózalo.
¡Huepa! That was absolutely amazing. The one and only Celeste.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Song.
Loved it.
Yes, wow. You know, just watching you that video is just like makes me want to get up and dance myself.
As it should.
Yeah,
All about enjoying life and thanking God for being healthy and just enjoying each other and dancing, have a good time. No matter
yeah.
My
So,
kind of song.
where exactly are you from?
what. I am from San Diego, California.
Ah, look
Yes.
at that.
You came a long way here to
Came a
the
long
BNTV.
way.
Yes, that's right.
You guys
Kupi
flew her
UTV
in.
in the house. What's up? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, we had to get the tickets on American Airlines because they're having
It
a
was
sale.
first class.
It was
First class, that's right.
Of course.
And the limo?
Of course, you know. VIP,
Yes, you know,
everything.
this is such a
Also
privilege to
known
have
as Linda's car in the front.
Yes. Oh, the LIRR, I think.
LIRR. The special, it's the most biggest limo you ever been on, girl.
But definitely, so, you know, like I was saying before, so I had met you at a at one of these art shows called Raw, which by the way, my girl Noel Carino usually has her art shows. So everybody, shout out and follow Noel Carina on Instagram to see her beautiful artwork. But at the same time, you also have different kind of artists who also perform at the Raw Artists. And when I saw you, performing, and I think it was to this song, and I think you had a couple of people dancing on the vibe. I loved the vibe, and I loved everything about it. And I think you sang 2 songs, right? I think you did.
I sang, yes, 3 songs.
3 songs, yes. I believe I heard an English one and a Spanish one. I'm like, oh my gosh, she sounds just like me. That's like me, because that's what I like to do, So, listen, and I'm so happy you're here because we also have Bobby, and we have Melody as well. That if you heard us before, or if you've seen the video, amazing, talented people right here. It's just like I feel like intimidated like this. Like I'll just
please,
sit back and you guys go and take
we don't
over
open
because
for major artists like you do.
Yeah.
There you go.
You got on them bloody shoes. I remember.
These bloody shoes.
Yep.
Wait a second, I'm gonna have
Swag
to wear these
on
like this. You're gonna have to
100.
sing that one. But this is and Chrissy, how we always this is what it's all about, and we always say this, and this is because as artists ourselves, this is what we love to do. We love to bring people together, and we love to connect, and we love to hear the stories, and we love to hear what you do and what you do. And not only do I hear it, but I actually witness it, being there at your open mic and when I was at your show, and that's what I call networking, and I'm one that, Chrissy knows, I'm all about supporting. I am the first one to, congratulate you. I'm the first one to be, nobody's around, but I'm the only one clapping, and I'm for it, and I want to, I don't
And
know.
she'll go all the way out of her way to see you too.
She did.
Even if you're performing on a shoebox
Yes,
in the middle of Times Square.
I you know why? Because as an artist myself, that's how I would like somebody to, to
Support
receive
you.
me, to
Yeah.
support, and I was like, how, because I know what it is to struggle
What it
as an
takes.
artist, and what it takes, and it's not easy, and for somebody, we have guts to do what we do, and
Yeah.
it's not easy. You try it,
That's one of the first things she says at the open mic too, when people are not clapping loud enough. She tells them, you know how much courage it takes to actually get up here and risk bombing? You don't know
Yeah.
that you're going to be successful. You don't know if you're going to crack.
It took to get there.
Exactly.
On that stage to
We,
get us that spot.
As soon as we start, the first thing we tell everyone is
Put your
every
tomatoes
person
away.
that gets up, that too. We tell them every person that gets up is your new favorite artist.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. I
it's
love
like-
that.
yeah.
She was just like,
Yeah.
you do such a phenomenal
to.
job because
yeah.
you actually, you make the people feel, especially the shy ones who've never been there, you make them feel like they're so part. I mean, she has this little
Yeah.
gimmick where she's like, she has this story. What are the stories that you give them?
It depends. If we know you, we'll tell them about you actually. But if we don't, we're like coming from Mariah Carey's tour at every KFC in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
She carried bag number 3. Give it up, and they're like, all right.
Yeah. She
They
has
don't
a
clap
story
loud
for
enough. We
some.
send them back until they scream loud enough, like,
Yeah.
because it does take a lot of guts, especially at open mics and especially in New York, where everyone is good at something. And we want you to get up and feel comfortable. And if you get up feeling like, oh, this is my moment, then you're more comfortable when you perform, and then you're
Absolutely.
relaxed.
And I feel like it's all about community.
Yeah.
Vibing off of who's in the audience.
Exactly, and that's
Getting
like
that
one of the
energy.
things Linda said, the whole vibe, at least for this open mic, is it looks like a library, it feels like a den. Everyone's just chilling on the
Absolutely.
sofa, and it's just
So
a
it's at
wa-
different places then.
No, same place,
Oh, same
but
place,
it's
okay.
it just looks like a rich person's library /
Yeah,
den,
right.
and we all just sit there and chill. Yeah,
Little minions.
and people just
Like
sit
it
on
sounds
little
right.
footstools, and
Amused
we all
yourselves.
just hang out.
But not only that, but it's also good that there is a bar, and I think
Yes.
there's also food
Oh,
that's
yeah.
offered.
The
you know,
food is
so
amazing.
Yeah, well, I'm definitely going
What's the
next
name
time.
of the place? So
Rose
that way
Hill?
we'll let everybody know this way. Anybody
Yeah,
watching that wanna
definitely.
come
You
check
have-
it out.
Well, it's called Rose Hill.
Rose
The
Hill?
open mic is called Rose Hill Mondays. It's 34 East 32nd Street between Park and Madison, inside the HGU Hotel.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Chef
that-
Keith is amazing.
And do they do like a live? Do they do like a live video or?
We kind of just do it on our phones as we're
Okay.
going. We'll go to live feeds or whatever. But we really should have a dedicated, I guess.
We should.
Well, no, because people got to get down there and check it out in person. This way,
Yeah.
you know, we have people to watch and people to perform. And,
But they gotta
that,
see it,
yeah,
too.
but absolutely, that'd be a
Yeah.
That
great
would
way
completely grow
Yeah.
to get it out. It'd be fun.
Not a bad idea.
Oh, we're gonna have to start brainstorming that.
You can even just take your
dun.
phone, put it up on the stand far away, and start.
I've been doing it. It just
Kinda like
kills
we
my
do it
phone
right now.
battery. But
Yeah,
you guys are
exactly.
smart. You have the chargers in here ready to
Oh
go.
yeah, we make sure we
Oh,
got
backup
covered.
plans.
Absolutely, you know.
We've
I
done
think
this.
this stick on one of the front tables would work perfect.
Yeah, or even this. This is great.
And you know what? This is for all my Instagram people. I do this for you
Yeah.
because we love you. But if you actually go on the Facebook, you actually see the show
See
every
everything.
lady
Right.
and the way it's really meant to see.
Yeah.
Like you don't even see half my people over here. Hello.
Welcome to the dark side.
Look at that. Okay.
Hello, Clarice.
Next time, just gonna have something come down from the ceiling. But but definitely. So Celeste, right? Am I saying it right?
She says my name.
I know
Celeste.
Celeste. So
Fire flaming everywhere.
so you moved from LA
Yes.
here.
Yes.
Was that a musical move or was that a personal move?
That was an artistic soul food move.
Okay.
I was in LA for a couple of years, and I love LA, and I still, ideally, the goal is one day to become a completely bi-coastal.
Okay.
That's the dream.
Okay.
As most artists, that is the dream. I went to school on the East Coast in Philly, spent many summers
Okay.
in New York City. And I feel like creatively here
Okay.
and collaboratively, it really thrives. And there's that need here where people acknowledge that.
Okay.
They acknowledge that.
So you
and
feel you
I
have that
think-
good feedback
Yes.
from here, from New York?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think artistically driven and skill set and excellence. But you know, if you want to go into the basics, like melodically or technically,
Okay.
you know, it's on a different caliber. I will.
Here in
Yeah.
New York?
Then
Here in New
how do you
York.
feel about that?
I agree personally, but I'm a little bit biased because I
Biased,
love
okay.
New York. But I do
Same,
know that a lot of the great musicians head out to LA because that's where the scene, quote unquote, is now.
But that's
for
why I
recording.
asked her because it's kind of like a reverse.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think it might depend on the style of music. But I know a lot of the great players here go there just to get famous or get
Yes.
more notoriety.
You know, the way I feel, I don't know, maybe it's just me. Of course, you're gonna love your hometown, and you know, but I do feel that New York is probably a little bougie when it comes to giving you much love. Like I feel like you get more love when you're like out of state or out of your country, basically, than in your own backyard. I feel like
If you're from New York.
if you're like from New York, they don't acknowledge you as much as if you was to go overseas. And I'll give you a quick example. You know, I just got as a matter of fact, I didn't tell you because I just kind of like posted it, but I got a message saying that a radio station in the UK heard my song and they loved it and they're gonna play it. And they want to call me from there and they want to interview me on it. And I'm like, from the UK, like,
That's dope.
oh,
That's what
okay.
happens.
Like,
That's dope.
so I'm like, so I actually I'm getting love from the UK and they're loving this and that. But what happened to my peeps here? Like, where, you know, like, where's the
what it
love
is.
here? It's just like,
But
they're
I,
not.
I feel that also internationally. I've done a lot of work abroad in Asia and Latin America, and the love that I got there instantly, and not just the love, but the respect.
Wow.
Just as an artist, as a technician, or as a composer, as a choreographer, as a creative
Right.
person and thinker, instantly.
Well,
you
they
know,
could also
right
be-
away.
I think a big part of that too is because first off, New York is like a factory of talented musicians and actors and actresses. This is the hub. This is
Right.
everybody wants to be here and make it. It's like the song said, if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere.
Anywhere.
So if you're from here and let's say people around the world or in other parts of this country hear you, they're thinking, oh my God, like this person like I'm listening to somebody that's making it from New York, and there's tons of people there, so there's got to be a reason why this person's standing out. So
Very
they
good
might be
point.
driven more to you. I mean, when you're here, like you have your open mic night. How many good people do you hear in a night? I go to a karaoke night at a dive bar, and I'm like, holy shit! I'm like, what am I doing? Like I thought I was good. Like listen to these people, and it's true though. I mean, the amount of people that are coming from here is a lot bigger. There's a lot more being produced than, let's say, Kentucky or, Alaska. Like, in one town in Alaska, you might have one good singer. And they're the blacksmith, the librarian, the town
Butcher.
sheriff. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so when people like, Linda stand out to somebody in the UK and they think, wow, like, she's got a look that is different than what's here. She's got a sound that's different. And she's from New York. Like, when you're from New York, I mean, like you're from California and you're here. To me, that's like, wow, like this girl's here from California. That's a big deal. Because when you're not famous or rich or able to do what you want to do with your money and your time, like people can see that like you're doing big things. So that's why like they'll maybe more drawn to you from other places.
I know, but it's just, and my thing here is because I do know a lot of people and I'm connected and I'm getting my stuff across. It's my thing now. It's like, if you don't jump on the bandwagon now, don't come later.
When is the time?
Don't jump in later. No. I'm not having it because you know what? I work hard to get to where I'm getting. And if you're not with me along the way, especially knowing that I'm, you know what I'm saying? You don't want, and then you want to take that ride when I'm already like,
Yeah.
I'm not having that. I'm sorry, because if you're not there and support me while when
While
you're
you're
down
working
little
hard.
starting,
Yeah.
like why should you have that privilege of jumping in, being part of the team? No, I'm sorry. So it's like I feel like whoever's with me now, whoever's starving with me now, most definitely believe we're gonna be eating good later. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody hands me anything. Nobody, and I'm sure that us as indie artists, nobody does anything for us, and people don't understand how it is hard, and it's not only as to try and do things, but budget-wise also,
What budget?
Well,
Create that.
you
Yeah.
have to, it's like you can't do anything, nowadays. People don't do things for you for free,
No.
And you don't want it to do for free because it always comes out somewhere or another. I did this or I did that, or
Or
what are
they
you going to
hold
do
it
for me
over
now
you.
that I
Yep.
did that, and blah, 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 especially being females, it's like, oh my God, so nobody does anything for free anymore, everybody expects something, so everything you do has to, have some kind of a budget, and if you don't have that, then it makes it even harder, and sometimes you take the long way around, which I've been doing for a very long time, but you know what, I have to say that because I do this out of a passion, both my music, I do it out of a passion, and now with this show that, is kicked off, me and Chrissy here, we've been, I think soon we have an anniversary, don't we?
A year will be coming up.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's
So,
right.
but we do this because we love it, and when you have a passion and patience at the same time, I'm starting to see, and I'm starting to actually feel the love. I'm starting to feel a feedback. I'm starting to see that, wow, this is actually paying off. People actually, oh my goodness, I can't even tell you the numerous times that I've been stopped on the street. Not even as so much, as Linda Lynn, but as Could Be You TV, like, oh my God, you have, oh, I watched your show, or oh, keep it up. And I'm like, oh, well, thank you. Like, I didn't expect that, And even at, when I just did the performance at the Westbury, when you go in, my show's not till 7, but at 3 o'clock I'm there. I'm going through the backstage, and there's like some groupies, I guess, just waiting, and they see me come out of the car, and they were like, is that Linda Lynn? And I'm like, where? Oh, you're like, I'm like, oh, me? You talk about me? They're like, oh, yeah. And they're getting ready, and they're getting the cameras, and they want to take pictures with me, and I'm like, oh, okay, like, nice to, like, I'm like, they're waiting, like, they knew who I was, and I'm like, wow, finally, somebody knows, so I feel like, little by little, things are happening, and I'm grateful and I'm happy because, I like I said, I do it out of passion and I do it the right way. Or I'm trying to do it the right way, you know what I'm saying?
Just
I'm not,
do it your way.
Your way.
Yeah.
my way,
Everybody
It's not the
has their
right way.
own
There is no right or wrong.
The right way is your way.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So Bobby, I know that you play with bands.
I do. I have a band. She has her own band now.
You have your own. Wow, look at
So
that.
we all have our own bands, and we all have like this public thing that we do. We do the weddings and the galas and all those high-end events. But then we also have our own original projects that we work on also. Like, she's a phenomenal songwriter. You've heard her songs on Empire. She's written.
Please elaborate. People need to know.
So, I mean,
Dun, 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 dun.
and I think she just had a song
have
placed
talent.
on an album for one of the artists on Empire, Jesse.
Jesse Smollett, he plays Jamal on Empire. I got through Music Man Ty, thank you very much.
Ty.
Yeah.
I wrote a song and it ended up being in 3 episodes of Empire, and it ended up being the Pepsi commercial that they made.
Ooh.
Right? And that was my first
Big
place.
deal. I love that show.
And
And
everybody.
Jesse Smollett is he is
He's amazing.
amazing.
You know,
You're right over there. She's like,
And he's handsome.
Yes.
So, you know, I didn't actually watch the last season, but
Get into it. You gotta catch
I have
up.
no time.
But I did that one,
But
and
you
then
have
he
to
put
tell
his
me where
full
your music
album out,
is.
and I got 3 placements on that one as well. And he did a song, Catch Your Eye, and it's featuring Swizz Beats, and then he featured me. So if you watch the video, you'll see
Yes,
my long weave.
definitely. Get your weave on, girl.
Tell everybody, like, is it on, you have a YouTube channel or a website?
I don't have a
people can-
YouTube channel
Yeah.
yet. Okay, yet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have one.
Or a website, or your social media if you let everyone know where they can check
Simply
that
Melody is where you can follow me on Instagram, simply Melodie. I actually just dropped my first single.
Ooh, yes.
It's on iTunes. It's called When It's Love. You can find the link on my Instagram if you
Okay.
want to listen to it. And I'm just still writing for everyone, working for this guy who is the hardest working man in show business.
Yes, absolutely.
/ the most humble man in show business.
You know how long it
This
took me
guy.
to get him down here? Like,
Because he works.
oh my goodness. I was just like, you know what? Forget it. I'm giving up on you. You don't love me.
but I told you I was coming, and I'm here.
Yes.
You're here.
Yes, you are. Yes,
I always
absolutely.
keep my word. It might take a while, but I keep my word.
Okay, but you're here. So Celeste, let me ask you. From here on, from the what exactly are your plans now? Like, what are you what are you working on? What do you expect to do? What's going on with Celeste?
Yes, I am working on lots of new music. I work in musical theater and opera houses as director, assistant director, choreographer, dancer, and commercially tour a lot. And so my time in hotels, my off time, my off days, I spend writing and I spend planning. I spend planning for future shows.
Okay.
Lots of production ideas, and so I plan my rest of the year on all of that, using my network in the professional circuit performing. And so these new songs that I'm working on, I have a music video coming out this summer, which
Okay.
I'll be doing here, and shows coming out in Minneapolis, where I'll be doing musical there, and here in New York City as well, and LA in November, October. So I'm really planning a lot.
Yes.
Yeah,
Sounds amazing, though.
absolutely.
When do you plan to go do nothing?
I get that
There's no time for that.
a lot.
There's no time for nothing?
I get that question
No
a
time
lot.
for
How about your love
Usually
life?
never. My nothing is workout. That is my nothing.
Which you look great, so I'm sure that, you don't even do that a lot, I'm sure, and you still look great, so that's good.
That's good. That's
What
my
kind of,
livelihood.
I do have a question. What kind of, so I know that the West Coast is actually a lot different as far as what's popular and like
Right.
who your influences growing up might be. And I know a lot of people, we like to ask them like what kind of music did they grow up on, or who influenced you to be a singer, or like even the kind of music that you like doing. Who did you listen to? Like if you can name a few people, who were your favorites?
Well, I'll start off with I was very blessed and super fortunate to come from a family of performing artists. My father is my keyboardist.
Wow. That's him in the video.
Nice. Shout out that. Papi.
And he played a lot for Tito Puente, Mongo Santa
Ooh,
Maria,
amazing.
Little Richie, Santana, a lot of people.
Wow.
And
That's dope.
so that was always in my household. And my mother was a trained dancer, went to Juilliard, and like danced with anybody in the
So you
contemporary
really have the
music
best
world.
of both
Yeah.
worlds.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah, my
Are they back in
cousin-
California?
They are back in California. And
How do they
are
feel
in
about you?
LA. So
How do they
when
feel
I get
you coming
things
over
there,
here?
I love visiting them.
And they're okay with you coming out here? You left us?
My dad wasn't okay.
Okay, I figured that.
But my cousin is a phenomenal violinist. He's completing up at Berkeley as a presidential scholar, and so another music video, he's my featured violinist.
Ooh,
And so
yes.
I'm very spoiled when I go
I
home
see
because
that.
I get to collaborate with family.
That's
And then
amazing.
because of their network, also some of the hottest musicians as well, and because of my professional dance and choreographic life, those are people I hire as backup dancers,
of
which
course,
to me are
absolutely.
never
They were
backup
awesome.
dancers. It's a horrible term.
Yeah.
Right.
Because they're always trained in ballet, modern jazz, contemporary, flamenco, Latin, salsa, tango. So I love, it's interesting your question about coming out here in New York City. I come from San Diego, LA, California, SoCal, right? Very close to Mexico. A huge Latino, specifically Mexican demographic. And I'm always, my entire trajectory as a performing artist has been put myself completely out of my comfort zone or give myself a huge challenge. Let's put myself out of context in a situation or body of people where I can stand apart and I can reveal who I am with something very different. And I know that might have been something you saw also at the moment.
Yes,
Something
absolutely.
very just unique, almost fusing, popifying flamenco-esque influence, Latin jazz, and all these things. So I grew up as a classical trained pianist, but I fell in love
She's
with
like a whole town.
She's an enigma.
Yeah, I'm wondering. I'm like, should we get a piano out?
You're an enigma.
She's like a girl of many talents here. Wow, like that is amazing.
Is there somebody weird that you wouldn't have imagined that you like that you want to work with? Like weird, like out of like completely like I don't know. Like I'm just gonna throw a weird name out there, but like let's just say for instance, Modest Yahoo or something like just something way out of your realm, like a pop. Somebody in the
out of my
yeah, somebody that's popular that people would know, but not somebody that anybody would ever think that knows you that would think that you'd like to collaborate with, but you would.
Wow, that is huge.
Like, I don't know. Like I think about it like I like all types of music. We're very much like that. We like all different types, like to sing different things. But if I had to pick somebody totally outside of my realm of doing like a song with, I don't know. Like I'd pick like.
Now, who would you pick?
I don't know. I'm trying to think.
You're asking the questions, but now you
probably
don't even know
like-
yourself.
Like Taylor Swift or something.
Yeah, something
you know,
like that.
Definitely, totally.
Like, I would
not in
do-
my-
Your wheelhouse.
Yeah, at all.
I would do Ingrid Michaelson.
Wow.
Wow.
I know, right?
She's.
I don't know.
Rascal Flats for me.
Yeah, I was gonna say some. It'd have to be somebody
would.
old school for me.
I think Rascal Flats. I think they're great.
That'd be your random one?
See,
Yeah.
that's hard because I appreciate so many different types of artists.
Ah,
and
that's why.
all
Yeah,
different
yeah,
types,
yeah,
so
yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I fell in love with Spanish classical music and then just Latin jazz and flamenco, and so like fusing that. I mean, jazz musicians I love and adore. So collaborating with R&B people or someone very maybe salsa or reggaeton, and then popifying that to English.
I know,
mean,
it's so
there's-
hard, especially
or
when I.
gospel, you know, definitely. Like I worked with Tone, was a good friend of mine, and that was super gospel.
Okay, yeah,
you
that's
know,
totally.
so
That's. I
maybe-
mean, that's
yeah,
really
yeah.
different.
Yeah, right.
I was gonna say. I mean, somebody that I grew up on that you wouldn't imagine anybody would ever say. Like I'd clap Gloria Stefan. I don't know why, but growing up, I loved Gloria
her.
Stefan.
Love her.
And I don't
Yeah.
think that even now you don't hear her music being played anywhere. It's not like, you know, like you hear a lot of top 40 being played, but even if you think about like radio stations that play older music, you don't come across her, and she was always one of my favorites.
Yeah.
She's got her musical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's got the Get on Your Feet.
Right.
Which I heard was amazing. I haven't seen it, but
Well,
when
she
I
paying
don't know,
her
like,
dues, and she
No,
earned
they
that.
are such an inspiring couple. I mean, every single, I'm not sure if any of you know this, but every single Latin artist that we have experienced in this country is because of Gloria Estefan and Emilio Estefan.
I'm sure.
I
You
love
probably knew that. I'm talking Ricky Martin, Carlos Vives, J-Lo, Thalia, you
Of
know.
course, they
the list
definitely-
goes on. I mean, talk about
Yeah.
an
Much
inspiring,
props. Oh,
like,
my God.
woman and producer and you know.
And that's like on the top list. It's like one of the. It's like the must meet people. Like
Yes.
it's like
And they are very humble.
bucket list.
You know who I want to work with right now? Bad Bunny. He is just blowing up. Bad Bunny, if you're out there, hi.
What? I think
that's a joint though. I love it.
Just saying.
I think J Lo has her dibs on that first. Didn't J Lo have a?
J-Lo can have whatever she wants, but let me get my moment too.
Yeah, but you know what? That's exactly how I feel when, let's say, you know, sometimes I get a little bit protective when it comes to Latin music because you know there's only so much that we have. And listen, I love my peeps and I love Beyonce in them, but when she jumps on a song that
a Latin singer.
that one of us should be singing, like
Amor Gitano.
yeah, like you
See,
don't.
I disagree. Maybe because I'm white and I want my chance too.
Right, exactly, like you're saying right now.
There were
But I know what you're saying.
But this
Yeah,
is what
I
I
know.
struggle with
Because I'm
because
white and
to
I want
this
my
day,
chance too.
I grew up with Selena, of course, which other Latina did not that loved music.
I did too, and I'm not even
But-
Spanish.
Right.
And she
I
sings
know.
it too, I think. She don't even know what the words are.
I'm gonna let you know.
But to this day, it's really, it's so sad. It's just a little bit disheartening, and I try not to get so discouraged. But to this day, how many years later, about 19 years later, why do we still only have one Hispanic female that is American successful in the music business, and she ain't even a singer? And that's Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah.
That's true.
Now
Very
that
true.
is a huge
She's
issue.
an amazing performer. I mean, she really
But that
built her
shows you
empire off of her
Oh,
dancing.
I love and
And her
adore
acting.
her.
Yeah.
Oh no, but she's a very
Oh,
intelligent
yeah.
woman. But that shows you something.
But they're
about the
getting
music
more and
industry.
more of them.
Absolutely. Or we
But
could
there
say so
are
much more.
There are more Latin female singers coming out now. Like Becky G, I know that she's kind of coming out now. Camila Cabello, which she did start with
Yeah.
Right.
the Fifth Harmony, but she is Latina, and from what I understand, she's
doing great on the
she's
charts.
doing awesome with her English music, and now she's jumping on, as features in other people's music, in Latin singers' music, and doing. I mean, I don't know much about her music, but I know when I think of people coming out now, I think of people. I mean, my boyfriend's Colombian, so I've just been listening to a lot of Spanish music lately, and I'm trying to remember people's names, but I can't. I'm trying.
Yeah, right?
I'm really trying here, but like I see it happening more, and like from when I remember when Selena came out and Gloria Estefan, when back in the day, there weren't many females. They're not popular in that culture as far as music goes.
But you know
but now
what?
it's
Still
changing.
to now, I think we still like because let's just say in the Latin industry, like what I like, as you would know, I like to be versatile. Like don't pinpoint me. Oh, what is your genre?
Right.
I don't have a genre because I like all music, but. Like, I just dropped a single, with my video, which is like an EDM track, Easy to Love. But at the same time, I also have a reggaeton song out. Now, being that, I've done bachata and I've done, all the, the other, merengue and stuff like that. But, I like the urban sound. I like the urban, and that's the urban genre is more or less what I try. But when you really think about it, where are those females? There's not a lot of, everything is like male dominated.
The whole bachata scene is male dominated.
Male dominated,
Latin pop,
like you'll have
male-dominated.
a girl here and there, but it's like, where are all these females? Like, where are, and you know what's so funny? Let me tell you how, I guess, an impression I must have kind of made because, Don Omar, and everybody knows Don Omar, I love Don Omar. So I was following him one time, and I think he posted an event that was going on at a big concert. There must have been 12 all males. Like all, these urban reggaeton artists. So I made a comment, where are the females? Where's the, and sure enough, I got a follow from him. So I got a follow back from him, because I guess my comment stood out. And it's just like, but where are the freaking goddamn females? Like, why is this so male dominated?
Well, it's changing. Well, that's changing now. Even you think about like hip
That's why
hop,
people
like
go,
they're trying to make
they're coming out. Watch out because we're coming. Oh yeah.
They're coming. Speaking of
We're
we're
coming.
coming, Celestia has to get ready to perform because
Yeah, absolutely.
we're coming to the
Let's
end of
go.
the show. And we don't
Ooh,
want her
could
to
just
not have
talk it
time,
up
but
here.
well, let's find out a little bit more where people can check you out, like your
Yes,
social media
definitely.
platform, website. Let everybody know where they could find you.
Yes, all of my music is on iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, all YouTube, all the platforms under Celeste Lanusa, and my Instagram, Celeste_Lanusa, CELESTE_LANUZA. And so everything can be found on there for upcoming shows and all that information.
All right. Well, while she gets ready, Bobby, you know what? Let's
What?
just give them a little preview of my new music video that's coming out. Easy to
Showtime.
Love. And
And go get it, girl, Celeste.
yeah.
Can't wait to see.
I can feel your heartbeat, beat, pounding like the beat of a drum. I can hear your heart speak, telling me it thinks I'm the one. But I fought too hard 'cause it's way too soon, and this thing that we got isn't ready. Yeah, it might feel right when it's you and I, but it's best we take our time to fall in love, to fall in love, to fall in love, to fall in love, 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 love. 'Cause it's so easy, so easy, so easy to love. 'Cause it's so easy, so easy, so easy to love.
Hello, hello, everyone. Once again, my name is Celeste Lanusa, and this is an original song that I wrote. It is called Tu Alma Vale. It is in Spanish. It is called Your Soul is Valuable. It's an empowering song, motivating song to empower anyone who's feeling weak, discouraged, or anyone that needs any type of uplifting. In this song, I recently applied for the NPR Tiny Desk Music Award for this, and I was recently recognized 2 days ago as a favorite Latin artist, which was really exciting. And so I hope you enjoy this song. Once again, it is called Tu Alma Vale, also available on iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, and YouTube, which is also followed by a music video as well.
Tu alma grande vale, eres un rayo de luz. Dios es tu luna y tu sol. Tu alma vale en este mundo muy oscuro, muy oscuro. Tu corazón es lleno, lleno de mucha esperanza, palpita sueños iluminadas, llenos de cariño y amor. No dejes que te llenen de temor y amargura con motivos de maldad, celos, odios que opriman. Tu alma vale, Dios te creó con un propósito muy único. Tu alma vale, tu alma vale, tu alma vale. Estoy aquí, tu amiga, guardián de tu corazón. Estoy aquí, amigo mío, guardián de tu corazón. Ay, lai, lai, lai. Mi alma grande vale, yo soy un rayo de luz. Dios es mi luna y mi sol. Mi alma vale en este mundo muy oscuro, muy oscuro. Mi alma vale.
propósito muy único. Mi alma vale, mi alma vale, 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 vale. Thank you. And that song was also my cousin playing the violin for you. Yes, yes. Awesome. So, oh, would you like an encore? You can have an encore if you'd like. Here we go. This one's called Feels So Good. I can't resist this feeling that I have. It makes me want you more and more so bad. Every time I just think of you, it reminds me of when we looked up to the moon. I can't resist this feeling that I have. It makes me want you more and more so bad. Every time I just think of you, it reminds me of when we looked up to the moon. It feels so good to know that you love me too. You love me too. Feels so good. Yes, yes. I cherish every moment that we share. Nobody else could ever compare. Always on my mind, day and night. Your vibe and mine is a connection that's so right. I never felt this feeling, oh so new. I can't resist this feeling, oh so true. Every time I just think of you, it reminds me of when we looked up to the moon. It feels so good to know that you love me too. You love me too. It feels so good. Feels so good. You love me the way you do. Ever since I first saw you, I knew you were a treasure so special. I'm better because of you. I've waited so long. I'm never letting go. You love me too. Feels so good. Feels so good. You love me too. You love me too. It feels so good to know that you love me the way you do.
That was absolutely amazing. Celeste in the house. Congratulations. Congratulations. Thank you for coming by for the Could Be You TV. We wish you much success in everything you do. And I know we're going to see you soon again.
Yes.
Thank you, everybody, for joining in the Could Be You TV. We'll see you next week. Same time, same place. Mwah.
Bye. Mwah. I totally.